Hello guys, welcome back to our channel, the Chima the Educator video channel. In this video I'll be sharing with us the latest A6FB release latest. Of course, what I'm going to share with us was released on Saturday. That should be 3 days ago or so, yes. But there are some points in this release that I needed to wait for to see what happens before I share this video, and that's why I'm sharing this video. And you can see in this release there are 10 key points I want you to note. It is this 10 key points that will help you to understand the 6AB, understand what is going on currently, and understand what doing business in Nigeria is all about. Understand everything you need to know so as to take informed decision, not just about a 6AB, but everything about online business. So in the course of this, trying to read them out, I'm going to be talking on these 10 very important points. So listen as we go through this. Well, before we go quickly to this, I would still want to encourage you, if you have not done so, please subscribe to this channel, the Chima the Educator video channel. You can see, if you go through our playlist, you see what we talk about: job, grants, online business review, money making opportunities, crypto, a lot. And we often do training on digital skills, because we know that apart from all these things you see all of us going into, the biggest way and the most sustainable way of making money online is to acquire skills, relevant skills, and build on it. Currently, we are training on ebook creation and monetization using the Kindle publishing, and as well as YouTube content creation and monetization. The training is going on. You can always join us. So part of what you may request after watching this video is to get a contact, get info about the training. We also have an ongoing mining or BNB coin, that's a Binance coin now. Very good one. So if you have some Binance coin and you have a trust wallet, even if it's $5 you have, or even $2, you can start mining. It's paying. I'm not someone who tries to woo you. I tell you, I joined in less than 2 weeks ago. I've been able to make 3 good withdrawals. The withdrawal doesn't take anything less than 30 seconds. By the way, this is not what we're talking about. I'm trying to tell you opportunities that exist so that we don't cry over spilled milk as long as a 6AB is concerned. There are other opportunities to make money online you have to know about. That's all we talk about in this place. So subscribe and be part of this journey. Now let's quickly go to what we have. Now I want you to look at this. I'm going to read out this. As I'm reading out this latest release, I'll be pointing out these 10 different points. Don't worry, it may not capture everything, but I'm going to make sure that I drop the description on this write-up on the description part of this video. But why it's very important for you to listen, because the points I've been making are strategic points, the 10 key points from this release. So let's go to look at it. Read the latest on A6AB. The first point to notice that the name at the end, because at the end of this release I'm going to read now, you're going to see someone's name at the end. There's the one that released this as a member of the A6AB. He's a guy who registered A6AB under CSC in Nigeria. This is the first point you have to know. So it was a Nigerian actually. A6AB is not a Nigerian company as it is. It's a Nigerian that brought in this to Nigeria. This is a guy. So that's why most of the case going on, people want to drag this young man, and you see him hiding. He's hiding maybe to save his life and all that, but he made this release so that people could read, and he's the one that made the release. So a Nigerian, the guy that brought this to Nigeria and registered it with CSC. That's why the issue of CSC registration of a 6AB is real. There's no doubt about it, and that's why people will know. So these are some of the points that a company, sometimes people tell you, we're registered. That a company registered with CSC does not take away from it being a scam company. Because you register, you pay money. You say, we want to do good business. CSC registers you. So you can go on doing bad business. But CSA has registered it. So people shouldn't be, when sometimes people tell you, if you want to know a legit company, check out whether they are registered. Those things doesn't, we have been in online space for a long time. We cannot tell you those things. And there are also some companies that are not yet registered, but they are run by, honest persons. They're not registered. They say, have you registered? I say, no. But he said, I can't join you. I am not interested. We're not saying registration is not important. But know this, that the company is registered does not share this from doing scam if the guys behind it want to scam you. So that's the first point you note. Now read below the whole thing. I've talked about the first point. Now the next thing says truth. We are not Nigerian company. Now look at the second. You're going to be seeing the icon of a key. That's where these key points lie. It says we are a Chinese company and have a branch in Nigeria. I want you to mark that we are Chinese company. We are Chinese company. Yes, it's very important. I'm going to talk about this. That's the second point now. Some people may not understand. A lot of scams going on today in this country and so many other African countries are perpetrated by Asian countries. Chinese, all those, just mention Malaysia and all that. You know what? Many Africans, especially Nigerians, are in China, are in Malaysia, in all these Asian countries. And most of the things they do, let me tell you, some of these scam networks or whatever going on in this country, and the Chinese guys are behind it. These Chinese can never do these things over there in their country. They can't try it. They don't do that. It's just like sometimes if you look at some of the products we buy here in Nigeria, I would say this is China. It's normal kind of a saying. When you don't have a good phone, they say, that's a Chinese phone. If you go to China, the sophistication of the phone they produce for themselves, they do not produce low quality. But usually Nigerians go over there and let these Chinese know that, hey, we have a gullible citizenry in Nigeria. We have a large market. Anything goes. People just want to. It's a consumption country. Once someone has money, can consume. If that one spoils, he buys another one. Somebody buys a phone today, spoils in 6 months. It doesn't worry the seller. He say, well, I can buy another one. I have money. So they be able to tell these guys that, hey, if you want to do business, come to Nigeria. We're going to help you make it work. Because we know our countrymen, once that one collapses, they complain a bit, they go home. So I want you to understand that China has done so terribly, against many African countries, especially Nigeria. But you won't blame them. They are not able to do it without the assistance of fellow Nigerians. Look at our government. You could see. Look at China giving loan, and the system they give loan, they lay hold on a national asset as collateral. So if a loan fails to come, we have taken over. And they do this in so many African countries. And that is China for you. These guys are too wise and clever. And that is it. So when you see we are a Chinese company, you should be thinking. They always approach Nigerians, hey, guys, can we do business? We're going to pay you heavily. In fact, they pay these guys up front. They pay you the kind of money you wouldn't want to reject. Let's do business. Let's do business. So that's the point you note. Let me continue now. That's point number 2. We don't care anymore if you call us scam or not, but we always give simple instructions and no one follows Flutterwave, and no one follows. Flutterwave must be ordered to unfreeze our account because we are not crashing anytime soon. Only God knows who believes this. Many people has made wrong bets with their funds losing hope. Sorry for that. They're trying to throw blames on the people. You didn't meet the Flutterwave. You make a wrong whatever. Then another point they raise here, which is also a blame game, that many people has given out their logins to scammers because of curiosity and lack of patience. Sorry for that. People only did that because you guys started messing things up. So when they hear, do this, they are confused. They don't know who is talking to them. But this is one of the points here, giving out their logins to scammers. So I want to talk about, sometimes some of them were in all these groups. You go to Facebook, we're there. You see some people say, now they say they are moving to. These guys always give information on the dash back office. You didn't see that instruction at the back of only for someone to rise on Facebook group and said what is going on. They say you should drop your login detail. You should call so name if you want to make your withdrawal. Call so name. Give him or her your login details. It's going to help you make withdrawal, or it's going to help you transfer. Use my code, and people are doing this. Sometimes I wonder when are we going to. You don't see this from the right place. It's just like for some of us who are listening now, if you're in China, you know what's happening. China has had problem for how many years? 2 years now. There's some people come up and they say, we had another site, exchange.com. You buy this. This is if it's from the real guys, they will put it there on your whatever. They have real way to communicate with you. So the point is that some people are doing it. People are good at doing this. They're just giving login details. Hey, I want to recover my. You won't be seeking to recover something and lost the little one you have. It's very, very important. Now look at the fourth point. We don't have any intention of folding soon. You heard it. This is the main guy in here in Nigeria saying this. So do we take this? He said, we don't have any intention of folding soon. Yes, intention is different from reality. We may not have intention of folding soon means we are not scammers. We're never meant to scam. We face some strong forces that is battling destiny out of us. So it's left for us to believe this or not. And as well as time goes on, we will drop pictures of our ongoing African headquarters in Cameroun City just before the Flutterwave controversy. So they are like saying, we really want to stay. We are here to do business. You know, I wanted to release a video before this when I wanted to talk about this reverse betting. Actually, when reverse betting came and a CCAB carried it on his head and others are coming lucky bet and all that, people were questioning this. How do these guys make money? Because it defies the language and the rules of gambling. Since almost everybody, preservation plan, everybody's winning. But I'll still get that video. I'll still prepare it. Let me tell us, you know, I'm a financial management scholar and expert. And I'm so intuitive that I read future by God's grace. Do you see this thing called reverse betting has come to be? In the course of time, you're going to see. So the lucky bet, a CCAB failed does not mean that reverse betting won't work. You know, and I may not go into the technical details of telling you how it works. No, it's not my business. I don't have that business to go into technical. How do they make money? People still ask how betting companies make money today. So I won't go into that detail, but I'm telling you, reverse betting will work and it will not defy the traditional betting system. No, two of them will work together. But what we are suffering is that Nigeria happened to us. It has nothing to do with reverse betting. Reverse betting will still in the years to come. We're going to see this reverse betting working. So it could be that this guy, like I always say, have a mindset of scam. But beyond that too, they hit certain rocks. Doing business in Nigeria is one hellish experience. Except you've never tried to do one. You've never tried to come up with a small business setup. They frustrate life out of you. There's some big guy who feel you're coming to competition are ready to bribe the so-called guys out there to frustrate you. It happens. So that's why most times I've never taken this that serious. You know, let's arrest, because these guys, they can't say they are free from the mindset of scamming, but be sure of this, that they were forces truly, truly, truly. So these are some of the points you have to know. Then the next point I say, I run the Nigerian branch as manager and co-founder of this branch, not the company, and I was never the owner of a CCAB as people accuse me of. Do you see his part now? He's a co-founder. He had made agreement with the Chinese. Okay, come and bring it down here. The approach, yes, some of us don't know. Especially see us this YouTube thing we do. A lot of companies approach us. Please promote we're going to do this, and that's what Nigerians are doing today. There are a lot of opportunities online, but some of us, when you look at a particular offer, you ask yourself, this offer will I be lying in order to promote this offer? Will it work? Is it good for my audience? Sometimes we forget about it, we defy it, we say no. I had one last 2 weeks. In fact, I stopped the communication. I couldn't say no straight to them, but I studied. I went online, studied a lot of things and feedback about them. I said, I'm not going to promote this. So they are ready to get Nigerians to work with them. There's a particular group, someone added me, a friend added me. It's just like that. That friend was contacted by a foreigner. Please help us promote this coin, promote it. We are going to pay. You're going to be ambassador. We're going to pay you. And so he said, guy, let's join together. But by the time I started going through this and studying some things, I discovered that coin is not going to be the best. People are going to invest. I say he have been calling me invest so amount, get others invest. Your commission is there. I don't want to promote that coin. I never left the group, but I've never been active as much. I don't want to promote something that will still put Nigerians in trouble. So they approach Nigerians. So if you don't know, you have to know this. I know some of us listening to this video will say, wow, so there's such opportunity, I'm ready. Some of us are scammers too, like this scam thing. The only problem is that when we are always being scammed, we'll shout. But if given the opportunity, we'll do worse than these guys. I know. As I'm talking now, some people are saying, why, if such thing exists, I'll be interested. We see such offers coming. Some of us will decline it. So it happens. It happens. And that's the point this guy is making. He said, I did not make it public, okay? That Flutterwave is holding public funds. Rather, they did give order to banks to freeze our merchants' accounts. Now look at the next point. He said, I'm not on any social media platform because with experience in the tech industry, we know what privacy protection entails. The company ordered us to cease operation in the country until there is a significant move made by the public in assistance to retrieve our funds and platform. Hence, no capital preservation. This last area is strong. It's not the public that will make a move for you. You are the one that should, if you think you're doing right, you make a move. We have international law. The legal process on an international level is still working. You understand it? But I want to talk on the point to say I'm not on any social media platform. That is a question mark. That is a question mark. But there are two sides of it. Some of these guys who have been online, doing business and all that, floating all this business, short-term business, come today, go tomorrow. Many of them don't get into all this social media. You know why? But if you see them open a Facebook account, you can't see anywhere like my former school, I'm from Israel, I went to this school. No profile, nothing, not even see. You can only see, you won't even see their face. They would use maybe a climbing monkey and, look for another picture and put as their distance. They don't write their name or choose a different name. One of the reasons is that some of them are into high profile business alliance across the globe. And they know that some of the businesses they align themselves with are questionable businesses. So they know that in the course of time there are going to be problems, and they don't want someone pursue them around because it's easy to track. Yes, the phone numbers are there and all that. So they don't want that. They don't want it. And now let's take it the other way around. So sometimes some of them may not have the intention of scamming actually, but because they know the kind of thing they engage at, the tendency of things happening, and people who are angry and going about trying to kill them will be there. So they say, let's protect ourselves. But majority of fraudsters and scammers, they don't have online presence. If you go online now, listen to me. If you go online now on your Google, type Chimaizo or Chimasabasineso, you're going to see me the same way on Twitter, YouTube, even my old Twitter, B support G, everything, all the kind of graphic images I've designed over the years, my blog site, my web posts, forums I belong, a lot of online, you're going to see everything about me is the same name. I'm not hiding my name. I'm not, because I'm not out to scam. It's the same. Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook. Mention it. Tumblr, or whatever they call it. So TikTok, everything. It's the same name, same thing. You see my pictures are the same thing. So I'm not running away. You understand? So that's why some of them, when they float a scam company too, some of them do it. They know that people are going to ask, Where is his account? On he's not on social media. He's not. He doesn't have an online presence before now. Some of them will quickly go and open an online presence. That's why you see someone that tells you that he has been running a business for 20 years. You now go and see his Facebook and discover that Facebook was just created last 2 months. Why? Where has he been? Operating where? You understand? They just fix up something, bam. Because of that, because people will be asking, have you been online? What have you been doing? They quickly, shovel some things. Some of them are ready. If people don't understand what happens online, some of them are ready to buy. That's why today you might have a profile. Somebody said, I want to buy a profile. Maybe I've been on Facebook or on Twitter for 10 years ago. Somebody said, I'm ready to buy a profile and please hand it over and I will pay you. They may want to use it to do scam because they know that what they want to do, people will ask, how long have you been there? So once you hand them over the whole thing, they change everything about it and assume we have been there for years just to do that rubbish business. So when you hear someone say, I'm not on any social media platform, I know it could be part of security measure, but most likely, many people who do this are out. They know that the kind of business they engage into are questionable businesses. So they don't want too much exposure. So mark that particular point. He said it's never the intention of SCCB to stop paying as we are barely 7 months in Nigeria. Betting is prohibited in China, but listen now. But some business moguls with internet entrepreneurship ability, skills and passion knows that there are some African countries, I say this somewhere now, where their businesses can succeed and Nigeria is never left out. They know. You see, even in China, they avoid betting because anything that appears that swindle people's money, somebody, imagine a student. A daddy has given a student school fees to pay, only for him to go and say, okay, let me turn my 70K to 1.7, 1.7 million, and the whole thing just go. So a government sit down and say, we can't take this, we can't permit it. No matter how you want, some people are making it, but we look at some, no. So some of those things that can't go on there. And meanwhile, such kind of countries, they have sustainable economic means for the citizens. There are so many other viable avenues citizens can make genuine money. So the government can easily stand and say, what are you looking for? Why must you go into betting when you can make money through this area? Not like a desert like our own, where there's no way to make money. So that's why even if you are going to arrest young people every day, they'll keep on. They say this is the only way we can even get some money. Sometimes we can some just 1,000 they earn in betting, they are happy. Some will be happy, rejoicing because they win 10K. Are you getting it? So our own government doesn't even have justification to say let's stop there because they're not doing anything. So you can see that some of these things, and they always target African countries. Poor. The question is Africa a poor country? What defines a poor country? Look at a poor continent, I mean. Look at a continent so blessed with riches of nature by God. We have poor, terrible, devilish leadership. They corner the entire thing and so render the citizens so helpless. And now these foreigners will now make us their praise. That's why no matter what you want to say now, hey guys, listen to me. As a 6AB is having problem, let another one come up to me, people go join. I did tell people, I say you don't need to talk. You say Nigerians are mumu, they are not mumu actually. People are looking for ways to survive. You don't say they are mumu, they are not mumu. What else do you want us to? We only try and look. Okay, I've lost my money at 6AB. I can only learn that maybe next time I won't go and burn and put. But whether I will still join another thing or not, I go join. That's the mentality of the suffering masses of this country and continent. Do you understand? And these guys, they know it. So they keep on bringing and bring because they know people gonna fall for it. Now, these Chinese owners owns various loan company in Nigeria and will continue to own many businesses in which the public will know they own. Do you see it? Do you hear this? And he's saying the truth. He's saying the gospel truth. So most of the things you see, all this whatever, they are owned by foreigners in this country. They only use Nigerians to manage it. And they have their own share. They say, do it well. In fact, they paid them more. They even paid them before the whole thing because so that these guys will zealously pursue and promote that particular project to the public. We are not asleep and we continue to work until our platform recovers our money and distributes to the prospective individuals. We are with some funds in the USDT wallet and we soon disperse the latest on Monday by 9 a.m. through the USDT. This is another point raised now. Hey, now I know I told you that this release was made on Saturday, but I kept it to today. I was targeting. Today is Tuesday. I look at this point and say, okay, because they said they are going to release USDT by Monday, being yesterday. Now, guy, if you are listening to me on this video, please tell us if you are one of those who use USDT to recharge and you're expecting your withdrawal and it's not there. Tell us, have you received? Because this is hard to prove what they say. If you have received, that means you have hope. Have you received? That's why I waited to release this video today, being Tuesday. There'll be no shadow of that. Please help us in the comment box because we need that your comment, that your testimony or whatever to give us the assurance to move on or not. Please, have you received? Tag this post and share to as many as possible. If your account balance and accumulated balance is missing, please be aware that that is the next point, undergoing a data transfer process which will last up to a week or 2 weeks in maximum because of the large number of members in the platform. This is possible because we want to match the members of a 6W to a 6Z and continue strictly with USDT. Some people have been saying this, but remember they are not telling you to give your login details to anyone. Yes, some people say that something like this is going on and they keep on saying, click this link, click this one. Nothing like that. Please be mindful of this. Be aware also, please, that till then your infos might not be visible as this goes really and through registration ID. Your new login will be sent to registration number, the number you use while registering in a 6W, and this login should be sent through bulk SMS to all members at the end of this. Do you understand? So this exactly will pay attention to these details and not still wait. As it stands now, I tell you, apart from the little movements of investigation team trying to go to court and all that, it's not really easy. It's not easy. This is Nigeria. We know it. As it stands now, this latest release has a lot to tell you about doing business here, about engaging online space, about the way you put in your money, about a lot of things. I took time to expose and touch the key points of this release to learn from it. There are still genuine online businesses we can always find ourselves engaged into. Very, very important. Like I said, let's learn from this. Do not escalate issue and do well not to discourage others also. By Monday latest, people on USDT plan will receive alerts. Never mind, this is the next point. Never mind if you are not seeing your balance. We have your data, withdrawals and deposit records all piled up in our database. Now, if you did not bind your withdrawal USDT address, kindly be patient till after the data transfer process is over and you receive yours through HCZ. Kindly repost. Thanks for your patience. You can see the name of the guy there. Very important. So these are the 10 key points from the latest release about A6AB, and it will be well you take note of the points I raised. Taking points of this will help you to know where we stand and where you also stand when it comes to online business. I'm stopping this video at this point. It's been a long one, but I wanted to make sure I touch the key points. Remember, I told you I'm already having an online training that is ongoing. Why is you still need to join? Because I do one-on-one. Even though I gather people in a group, I gather in a list. So whereby I share with you one-on-one. I don't teach in a group. I teach one-on-one. You are peculiar. When I'm teaching on ebook, what you want to talk about your ebook might be different from one to the other person. So I won't be writing a group. Everybody's saying the same thing. No, one-on-one. And YouTube video creation and monetization, one-on-one plus 2 other things on crypto and telecom. These are jara of that training. And the training is not free, I have to say, so they don't waste our time coming and begin to say how much, or is it free, is it for, but it's a paid training, 2K alone, only 2,000 naira. That training, I have handled it before last 2 years, what I call cash car conquest. It was 5K. If you go to seller.com or so, you're going to see that cost there. It was sold by 5K. I don't reduce the price to 2K because I want to get everyone involved. While we are gathering all these coins here and there, doing all stuff like this, please do not forget to build a lasting wealth structure online. And the only way to do this is to know how to create these digital contents. Learn these skills, and then you begin to enjoy what we call passive income. You sleep and you keep making money. That is really income online, not these ones. So I wish you well. Please do well to share this video. When you share this video, you're helping others to get the quality, the right information, and then you're also helping us to grow. Thank you. Until I come your way next time. God bless you.